Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, I was reading Psalm 91 this morning, and y'all, this is nerve wracking for me. Y'all probably feel my anxiety. But what I want to do is share with you ways that I've been working on my healing. And y'all going to be getting ready with me this morning. But this is one of the ways, especially when I've been triggered. And y'all probably saw that I blocked a couple people yesterday, and those are indeed siblings. But this morning I was reading Psalm 91. Hold on. Y'all, and I'm going to read from my Bible, but it's Psalm 91. It says, "The one who lives under the protection of the Most High dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say concerning the Lord, who is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. He himself will rescue you from the bird trap, from the destructive plague. He will cover you with his feathers." I just got a confirmation. It has the number 66 on the end of it, so that's important. He will cover you with his feathers. You will take refuge under his wings. His faithfulness will be a protective shield. You will not fear the terror of the night, the arrows that fly by the day. Now, y'all, I want to stop right there because what I want to share with you is, y'all, these are all stories from my own personal perspective meant for entertainment purposes only. Trigger warning 18 plus. Y'all, I'm a victim and a survivor of a parent with Munchausen by proxy with all the tendencies. That is what y'all call the malignant narcissist with FDIA and all the tendencies. A psychopath as well. I do not diagnose or anything like that. I'm just telling you things that I know. All right, y'all. What I want to share with you today is a video receipt. And it's where I went to confront my mama. 222 on my timer. At this time, it was September 20th of 24. Y'all, I misremembered the date before, but anyhow, it's 3 minutes and 44 minutes long. I probably won't play the whole thing, but you're welcome to, double time, hold that screen, that button, that plus sign down, and, just list faster speed. And y'all, I'm sorry, I'm anxious. And what I'm doing is sharing with y'all how I work through my triggers, my anxiety, and my fears. Now, y'all, I have been essayed and trafficked by my mama from the day I was born. And it was after this conversation with my mama that I started to understand more and more. Now, y'all, my mama and my siblings are very gifted themselves. My mama is a very gifted medium. There's a lot of telepathy in my family. And there are a lot of people who are witches who say they aren't, but they claim to be Christian, but they're witches, okay? Anyhow, let's go. I want you to hear part of this, or all of it. 18 plus, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I know, I honestly don't this is a video receipt. For my own healing. I'm tired of being blamed for shit. I'm perfectly aware of my father raping me since I was an infant, and you covering up Uncle Eddie, the babysitter, your husband's. No, mother, stop. No. Because honestly,
Teresa,
why? Because you don't want to hear what you
I have not done those things, and nobody has done them.
You knew about them. Yeah, they did.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
You go tell Betty then up there.
Okay, what I want to stop and point out right there is, number one, I was speaking to my mom about my daddy, and she says, I did not do those things. 432 when I said that. She admitted right there. That's when I realized, when I went back and listened to this, that it wasn't my daddy. My daddy had tried to teach me to survive. It was my mama. Thank you for the drop down confirmation. It's 2 crying faces and then a heart emoji, a red heart emoji. my daddy. My mama immediately focused on my daddy's wife, his third wife. All of his wives after my mama were targets for her. My mama immediately went on to attack y'all, is what I'm saying. But y'all, this is a malignant narcissist with the FDIA. One of my mama's favorite things to do, there was a lot of religious trauma in my family. Churches, priests, pastors, nuns, everybody, they were her favorites. The trafficking, the religious trauma, also included the medical, sexual torture. My mama was also fascinated, like a Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, with the medical aspects. Her favorite book is actually the Bible and the Tabor's Medical Dictionary. She liked to traffic me out to medical professionals and top military people. She did that with all of her children because she had access to the military because of my daddy. Plus the other things, the 304 and whatnot. Anyhow, y'all, there was a lot of doctors or dentists in the military with testing that my mama assisted with, you understand? When I tell you that I have a decreased pain sensation, this is why. This is what it is to survive torture. I've had multiple NDE experiences between my mother and all of my other siblings, especially the one above me, one of the ones I blocked yesterday. One of the other ones, 7-Eleven on my timer, that I blocked yesterday, is the eldest. She is the one that my mama had involuntarily Baker acted 3 different times, doing the same things that they're doing to me now. See, what you're seeing is repetitive patterns. Now, y'all, hold on. I'm going to continue on. The plague that stalks in the darkness, or the pestilence that ravages at noon. Though 1,000 fall at your side, or 10,000 at your right hand, the pestilence will not reach you. Now, y'all, one thing I'm reminded of, 755. 10,000 at your right hand, 1,000 fall at your side. How many of your friends, your family members, have targeted you? How many times have you been the black sheep, the scapegoat for the people? Hold on. At some point, we all make a choice. Do we keep repeating the pattern, or do we change it? That change starts within seeing self. Callie Mall comes through, and what Hawkeye, though, I in my collective this morning, I mentioned this creator. She's going to strip away the illusions of our ego and everything. You're going to go in, you're going to have your own dark night of the soul, and that's what I did. Facing my own truths and the choices others have asked about narcissists. When you start choosing you, when you start choosing to love yourself and put yourself first and saying, I'm worthy, I matter, I am, that's when you step into your truth and when you step away from the narcissistic abuse. Y'all, this is just the beginning of my story, and I hope it helps. Many blessings to you. Blessed be.